The Loyola Greyhounds travel to Boston looking to continue their winning streak, while BU will look to regain momentum following a loss Sunday afternoon. Good evening and welcome to Terrier Pregame. I'm Taylor Ventries.
And I'm Greg Levinsky. BU ends a two-game homestand after falling to conference-leading Bucknell at Case Gym on Sunday in the Terriers' first game in the second go-around through the Patriot League slate. And Taylor, Loyola certainly has had a team that has found a lot of success against BU over the last couple of seasons.
Loyola beat visiting Army Saturday 79-68 after another second-half comeback, making their conference record 5-5. Army led by 12 points in the first half and was up 41-32 at the break. But Loyola tied the game 2 minutes into the second half on an Andrew Kostecka layup and then 2 Kostecka free throws, giving them the lead. Andre Walker scored 20 points and had 6 rebounds to lead Loyola against the Black Knights. Kostecka added 18 points to go with 4 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocked shots.
The Terriers fell 91-79 against reigning Patriot League champion Bucknell on a Sunday matinee. BU jumped out to an early 6-point lead before the Bison-seared trio of Stephen Brown, Nana Fallon, and Zach Thomas could not be stopped. They combined for 54 points. Freshman Walter White notched a double-double with 14 points and 10 rebounds, while classmate Suk Matone added 10 points and 8 boards off the bench for the Terriers. And Taylor, the last time these two teams matched up, senior guard Andre Walker was unbelievable for Loyola. He tallied 27 points in a 68-65 win in Baltimore back on January 5th. He's averaging just a hair over 26 points per game over the last 2 seasons against BU. Sophomore Andrew Kostecka added 14 points to go along with 6 rebounds and 3 block shots off the bench for the Greyhounds.
And Max Mahoney led BU with 22 points and 8 rebounds, while Tyler Scanlon added 16 points. But it was Javonte McCoy's deep three-pointer that kept BU in the game until the final seconds. Let's see what's going on in the rest of the league. As you can see, the Terriers are second in the Patriot League standings with a 7-3 record with losses to Bucknell and American, and of course, those Loyola Greyhounds. Loyola is 5th with a 5-5 record after losses to Colgate and Bucknell as well.
Bucknell certainly looks to be in the driver's seat following their win here on Sunday. Colgate is a team also having a strong year, and BU will have to play them once more on their home court in Hamilton, New York. Army and Navy are at even splits, but are talented teams that could certainly cause anyone trouble in the postseason tournament. Now, let's take a look at the stats.
As you can see, the Terriers average a higher field goal percentage and a higher three-point field goal percentage than the Greyhounds.
But both sides score in the low 70s and have offensives capable of erupting at any night. BU's leading scorer, senior guard Cedric Hengerson, has been out with injury over the last 3 games. But the Terriers are still scoring a lot without him, Taylor.
Right, and one more thing, Greg. Both teams' turnover margins are pretty close, so that's going to play a big role in tonight's game.
What's going to be the difference tonight? Well, our analyst Eric Getzoff is with us in studio for his keys to the game. Eric?
Thanks, guys. First for BU, it's hit your free throws. BU is dead last in the Patriot League in free throw percentage at just over 62%. And get this, they're 5-0 in Patriot League play when they shoot over 70% from the stripe, but only 2-3 when shooting under 70%. 2, get Max Mahoney involved on offense and on defense. The sophomore exploded for 22 points in back-to-back games earlier in the month, but since then he hasn't scored over 12 points. The big man is shooting a team-high 57% from the field, and his core presence will be felt in helping Tyler Scanlon and Walter White guard Loyola's Cam Gregory down low. And now for Loyola. Number 1, it's forced turnovers. Loyola has forced their opponents into at least 15 turnovers in 6 straight games. And second, it's the one thing that the Greyhounds did so well in their win over BU. It's get the bench involved. Walker's going to put up his 18 points, but Loyola's bench can be huge. They scored 27 points in the game versus BU earlier this month, including 14 from Andrew Kostecka, who has scored in double digits in 5 of his last 6 games. Guys, back to you.
And it looks like tonight's men's basketball matchup against Loyola should be a good one, Greg.
Definitely does, Taylor. Be sure to tune into Patriot League basketball and stadium to catch all the action.